gotta stay out of my head. Stuck between my rights and my wrongs. Second guessing what I'm doing. Like, am I really there for my boy? Not enough, but if I'm paying child support, do the making for time that I've lost. Whole time paying this court system. Can't even call my little man a game system, cause my checks be short. And if your bag too short, well, you had to miss a month. Slipping up, I gotta pick it up. Grind limitless, but it got your folks like, yeah, I hope you don't get caught. Like I missed them payments on purpose. Cause you see I fail and I'm hurting. Ain't had no job, so no working. Or the job I work is not working.
Shalom, this is your arc. Yah is magnified. Coming back with another informative video. I titled this video, The Coronavirus Excuse. But before I tackle this subject, as always, I must state for the record, I'm not a lawyer, I do not practice law, and I do not pretend to. All my videos are for informational and educational purposes only. They're all facts and all truth. Nothing more, nothing less. So with that being said, let's get to it. Okay, guys, so as you all can see on the screen, it's an order that my aunt received in the mail today, okay? He's going to come on here as well to give his side of the story. All right. I just want to go over the order real quick for you all to get better understanding of what's going on. Okay. We only been working together for probably about a month now. And, you know, since we've been working together, he's been getting the results that he desired by what? By simply responding back. Okay. That's it. That's all. That's all we do is respond back to everything they send us. We respond back to it. That's how you get the desired results. Okay. We don't run. We don't hide. We don't do anything. We just simply respond. And let that be the reason, okay? But as you all can see, this order was coming from where? Palm Beach County, Florida, the Family Division, right? Case number I crossed out. The petitioner was who? The Florida Department of Revenue on behalf of his child's mom. They was going against my aunt, who was the respondent. I also crossed his name out. But let's read it. It states, order denying department motion to enforce support order. So now, if you all go back to my last two videos, I did a video titled what? Final order. In that video, I was telling you all you must do what? If they bring a motion to enforce against you, you must do what? Respond back to get the desired results that you want. In that video, we seen that the person did what? He did not respond back, but he simply did what? Duck service. And because he ducked service, they filed a non-suit. But just because they filed a non-suit doesn't mean that they cannot come after you again for enforcement. Okay, so I tell everyone, you must respond back. Make it hard for these people. Don't run, don't duck, don't hide. You know, even though that person who I'm talking about has a YouTube channel telling y'all to go in there and fight, but we found out that he still don't support himself and he's ducking and dodging motions to enforce support orders. So, like I tell you all, if I say do something, I really mean it. Do it. How else you gonna get the results? Like I said, I just don't talk. I tell people to do it, and then I show results after people do it and get it done. So in this case, we're putting this up just to simply show you all that yes, by simply responding back, you get the results that you desire. And my uncle will come on here as well and explain the situation. Like I stated before, we're still in the fight, man. We're still fighting. We've only been working together for I say about three to 4 weeks at the most. You know, and he's getting results already. Okay, but as you all can see, this is an order what? Again, an order denying department's motion to enforce support order without prejudice, right? Let's continue. It states this cause was scheduled to be heard before General Magistrate Judette N. Finale, setting as a child support hearing officer pursuant to Rule 12-491 on March 25th, 2020, upon the department's motion to enforce child support order filed on March 4th, 2020. Due to the current coronavirus pandemic, the hearing was not held. That's what they said. But let's continue. Mark will come on here. He's going to explain everything. Let's continue. It says the department has determined it is appropriate to withdraw the pending motion. So who withdrew the motion? The department. Then it states what? Instead of resetting same. So they had the choice to what? To withdraw or just reset it for another day. They decided to what? Withdraw it. Why? Because my aunt responded back. But let's continue. In light of the current pandemic, based upon the withdrawal of the motion by the department, it was therefore ordered and adjudged that 1. The department motion to enforce child support filed on March 4th, 2020 is denied with prejudice. Without prejudice. So again, as you all can see, when I tell you all to respond back to these things, simply respond back. Okay, don't run, don't hide. They're trying to use the coronavirus as an excuse, but we all know that if anyone has a court date during this time, they're not withdrawing their petitions. They're simply what? Rescheduling everything. But in this case, they didn't reschedule it. They simply withdrew it and what? Got the order granted for them to what? to deny the department's motion to enforce support order. Like I've been telling you all, you must respond back to these things. No running, just respond back. Let's go to the next page. It states the court retains jurisdiction in this matter, done, ordered in Palm Beach, Florida, with the court date on it, which was what? March 31st, 2020. Okay? And it's just that simple, guys. So, now I'm going to have my Ark come on and give his side of the story. So, without further ado, let's go there. Okay, as promised, I got my Ark on the phone. You ready, Ark?
Yes, sir.
All right, the floor is yours.
All right, thank you. Well, everyone, hope you're having a good time during this coronavirus whole thing going on. Well, we got a nice little story here for you guys. So about what would you say, about 2-3 weeks ago?
Yeah, about two.
I got in contact with you for the first time.
Yeah, it's about a month. It's no longer than a month. I know that much. It's about a month or
Okay.
short. Yeah, it was no longer than a month though. It was a few weeks, but not about a month.
All right, yeah. So about give or take a month or so, got in contact with the ARC here. Explained to him my situation. He asked me to go down to the courthouse and get copies of my final hearings. So as I went and did that, I got my copy for one case. Then as I'm trying to get the one for my other case, they hit me with a surprise talking about I have court the following week, which is crazy because I never received nothing in the mail informing me that I had a court date coming up. So once I got out of there, first thing I did was I reached out to you.
Yep.
I sent you all the copies. Sent you a copy of the one saying that I had court the following week. Not even 12 hours later, you explained to me what I had to do, and so on and so on. Did as you told me to do. Filed my paperwork in. 5 days later, I go to court. When I show up, they're telling me court's canceled, this and that and the third, but they're holding business as usual in the courthouse.
Right. So hold on. So what do you mean by business as usual?
They got court going on in all these other rooms.
Oh, okay.
So, and I found it to be funny. Like it was weird. So I'm trying to show the sheriff that's standing there, look, I got court in this such room. And he's like, oh, that judge don't do court on these days, so you must have the wrong courtroom, this and that and the third. But like I said, I got the paperwork on my phone. I'm showing them. They don't even want to see it.
Right.
So I said, you know what? Forget it. I ain't even gonna argue with them. So once I got out, I got out the building. I had called you. I got in contact with you and I let you know what was going on.
Right.
And you told me wait for the response. And come today, I receive a response. And as everyone's going to see right now on the screen, have it on.
Yeah, I got it on.
They got denied. Their motion to enforce the order was denied, and we're not going to go through it no more, for the time being at least, because there's more things we got to handle with the case as well.
Correct.
But it's just crazy. And then, as it states on the order right there, due to the coronavirus, which is all BS, it's the paperwork we filed into the courts. Got them tucking their tail between their legs.
By doing what?
Say that again?
I said by doing what?
By just following the paperwork and following your instructions.
That's it. So they was coming after you, now they running from you.
Yes, sir.
That's what I was trying to tell people, man. You remember that video I did called Final Order? And the guy from the other YouTube channel, he was ducking and dodging. I said, what I say in there, you must respond back. You must face these people head on. That's only how they're going to get the results you desire. That's how you going to get remedy. By running, it's not going to get you remedy, man. So I tell everybody, face them head on. You went in there, faced them head on. They started running from you. You see?
Exactly. What's funny is that you bring that up. Actually, before I even found your channel and got in contact with you, I was watching that channel as well.
Oh, yeah.
And I was misled completely.
Yeah, because you went through somebody else before me too.
Yes, sir.
And how did that work out for you?
Terrible, misled all the way.
Yep.
And then, yeah, but prior to me finding your channel, I had some things that, from watching the other channel, and then when I found your channel, it's like, damn, I just did the opposite of what he's saying to do. Like all that, don't answer the mail, send it back, certified mail, telling them wrong address, or you're not the person they're trying to contact. I was doing all that prior to me finding your channel.
Right. And then when you did that stop them from coming after you?
No, they would just proceed without me.
And do what? And like, what would they do?
Like if they wouldn't get in contact with me, they would just whatever order they were trying to enforce or whatever the agency was trying to come after me for at the moment, it was all granted to them on their behalf. Because no response, I wasn't showing up because according to me, I never received it.
Right. Exactly. But they would basically still move forward in your absence.
Exactly.
That's crazy. That's crazy, man. So what about the people that's running around trying to call me a agent and a fraud and stuff like that?
Listen, all I can say is you got the proof, you got the evidence. If other people don't want to believe it, that's on them. But guess what? We're making moves this year.
Exactly. Exactly. And that's what they don't understand.
Show and
tell. That's it, man. Like I said, the same people that's trying to call me an agent and a fraud, we haven't seen no evidence of them doing anything, but they calling me an agent. It's crazy, man.
It's just a show, man. The more haters you get, the better for you. More motivation, more people are going to come follow you.
Exactly. Because it was crazy. In my last video, I said, be on the lookout because I got more evidence coming, and then you received this in the mail today.
Yeah. It's just the show and tell right now is going to slow down due to this whole coronavirus situation going on. But what's coming? Little by little. Then once all this is over with, you're going to have more evidence and more proof to put on your channel.
Exactly, Yock. Exactly. And what state are you fighting against?
Florida, man, one of the most corrupt states there is on anything when it comes to the law.
And how did you feel when you received this order in the mail?
Shit, I was like, damn, that worked. It worked on my behalf. And what's crazy is the same when I sent you the message prior to me sending it to you.
Uh-huh.
I was going over it with my family. I'm like, look at this, and I had told them the same thing you had responded back to me. That it was all BS because of the coronavirus. They could have rescheduled. I had told them the exact same thing before you even told me that.
Yeah, because it say right here, instead of resetting it, they just withdrew the whole motion. They had a choice to reset it, but they decided not to. So if they had a right to do what they was doing, then why not just reset it and continue to come after you? Obviously, they knew that you knew something that they knew that you knew. So they said, man, we can't let nobody hear this.
Exactly.
And that's all it was. It's people I talk to on a daily who already filed their stuff into the court, and they just simply rescheduled the hearing. Even remember I talked to you, I said 9 times out of 10 they might reschedule it because it's coronavirus. You said nah, everything's still going on. They still having hearings right now. So you went in there on the court date. Everybody else was being seen except for you.
Yeah.
And you was like, what's going on? I said, well, we can't force them to see you. We just wait for that order to come in. We're going to see if they write an order, or we're going to see if they reschedule. Let's find out what they're going to do.
And what's crazy is the same sheriff that told me it was canceled. He's the same sheriff that's always the bailiff in the courtroom. Every time we go, well, I wouldn't even call it a courtroom. It's smaller than my living room probably.
Oh yeah, that's a negotiation meeting.
Yeah, so he knows who I am because me and him get into it all the time.
Right.
Over petty stuff because my phone is on, or et cetera, et cetera. Nothing to do with the case. But me and him we don't see eye to eye every time I go there. So he knows who I am. He wants to sit there and act like he don't know what's going on.
Yeah, man, that's crazy. And that's what it is. He know you, Like I said, they just not gonna come out and, you know, explain why they doing what they're doing. So like they
willingly, yeah.
Right. So like they did on this one, they tried to use the coronavirus, but again, they had a right, if they wanted to simply reschedule it. But instead of doing so, they withdrew the whole thing. So it's like, and then like you stated, if I never told you to go down there to get the orders, you would never found out about this hearing anyways. They would have just defaulted you.
Yeah, or maybe even put a bench warrant for my arrest.
Exactly. And that's what you don't need around this time, especially around this time.
Exactly.
Yeah, because I remember when you was in the court and you was like, man, they said I got a court hearing coming up. I was like, you do? Like, yeah, like, man, I ain't even nothing about it. I said, I get it. We'll respond back to it.
Yeah.
And that's all we did.
That's all it took was just a response.
Yep. So do you recommend people to respond back from here on out or continue to duck and hide? You know, coming from you, what do you recommend?
Duck and hide if you want, but it ain't going to help, so just respond back.
I was facing head on.
Respond back to the best of your knowledge. If you can't, come back on the channel and watch these videos.
Exactly. Because it's on there. They just got to put it all together. I just can't come out and tell everybody what to do, because if I do that, then guess what? You're giving the people that you're going against ways to defend what they're going to know how to defend what you're saying. Why? Because you put it out there in the open, right in the public. Everybody can read it. Everybody can see it. Everybody knows. So only thing they got to do is what? Draft up a rebuttal for your response. Each time you file a response, you already gave them your ammo.
Exactly.
It just don't make sense, man. People say, well, why you just don't come out and straight tell us? I can't come out and straight tell you, because in that way, nobody will win, because they now know what we're going to do before we get into the court.
Yeah.
And it's just that simple.
Yeah, like prior to me getting in contact with you, I watched your videos. So about 2-3 months ago, I had a court date, and prior to that court date coming up, you had came up with a video on behalf of.
Yeah, on behalf of, yep.
So I went into the courtroom with that in my head, because what's crazy is I received that letter for the court hearing, and like 2 days later you came out with that video, and I looked at my paper again, and it said on behalf of.
Yep.
And if I'm not mistaken, I believe that paperwork that you used for that video was for Florida as well.
Yep, and this one that I got on the screen right now, which is yours, it still say on behalf of.
Yeah, I noticed that too when I sent it to you.
Yep. So
and when I went in there stating the stuff you said on your video, the judge wanted to tell me, oh, I got no jurisdiction over this matter.
That what the judge told you?
Yeah, that he has no jurisdiction over the matter.
And what you say? I know you were surprised when he said that. I
said, that's fine. More paperwork's coming your way.
Exactly. Yep. That's crazy. That's crazy.
And then I filed a motion to vacate due to him saying that statement. But where I messed up was I never went down to the courthouse, to the clerk's office, and got a copy of the transcript of everything that was said that day.
Yeah, they said you had to file the transcripts with it. That was you saying?
Yeah, or come with transcripts for proof of what was said and this and that and the third.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so you needed a copy of the transcript to file into the court. But they usually ask you for the transcripts when you're doing an appeal, not when you're just moving to vacate. I'm surprised they even asked you for that. And if it's in the same court, the judge can himself pull that what was said.
Oh, no, they actually gave me a judge that time. Usually it's a magistrate that I see.
Oh, okay. That was crazy.
Yeah, one thing we gotta understand: the system's always against us.
Always.
So we don't come prepared. That's on us.
Right, and they're gonna automatically move against you because that's what they have in their mind, anyways. They just can't make it easy for them. You know, they gotta go in there and be willing to fight that good fight. And that's what I tell everyone, man. I'm like I said, I'll be the main one on YouTube. It's not the only one on YouTube telling y'all to what? Face them head on. Don't run. Yeah. Don't send a mail back. Don't do none of that. Until people understand, you have to face them head on because they're not going to go away if you don't. You see?
Exactly.
And even in your case, you face them head on. They sent an order denying it, and they clearly stated that instead of them resetting it, they just chose to withdraw the thing. So it was like, why do you even move the court to bring me anyways? Because they figured that you didn't know what you was going to do or what to do when you got into the court until they received them documents. Then they bailed out.
Yeah.
That's what I, you know what I mean? So it's like, there's no other way to explain it, man. You know, but you got anything else you want to say to the brothers before you go?
Yeah, man. Y'all is magnified. That's the truth, man. Ain't no one doing it the way he's doing it. He's coming at you with nothing but good paperwork, giving you good advice. If you get in contact with him, listen. The man responds back to you. If he don't respond back to you right then and there, when he does respond back to you within like the next 2-3 hours, he's coming at you with nothing but paperwork and instructions.
Exactly.
So ain't nothing to worry about. The man's not. But people gotta understand. He ain't just going helping one person. There's multiple people he's helping at one time. So it's patience, people. Patience.
Yep.
Bear with him, but he does get back to you. He does answer his phone. He does answer his emails. He answers his texts. Whatever the case be, he gets back to you.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
And that's one thing I can't stress over is the communication. There's good communication, and me never fails.
Yep. Because like I said, the moment you sent me that motion that they were trying to enforce support on you, you sent it to me. I got you the response back ASAP, you know, because I knew, and plus you didn't have that much time, so I had to put you before people who have longer days than you, because you only had a week to respond back, to send it off to the opposing party and to file it into the court. You already had a week to do everything. So I sent it to you immediately. Once I typed it up, I sent it right to you, told you exactly what to do. You did it, followed the instructions. Next thing you know, you got an order.
I think he responded back with everything within like 3 or 4 hours tops.
Yep. And I didn't even talk to you. I just received it. Once you sent it to me, you I think you had text me or something. But when you text me I think you text me or emailed me. But while you was doing that, I was typing up your documents, and I didn't want to lose my concentration. So then I sent you everything after I finished.
Yeah, he did. I was like, what? He worked his magic real quick.
Yeah. But I really appreciate you coming on, Ak. You know, you can be doing anything, but you decided to come on here and, you know, and talk and share your situation with the brothers. I really appreciate that, Ak.
No problem. Just know there's more to come.
A lot more to come, Ak. A lot more. Alright, so I ain't gonna hold you no longer, Ak. You enjoy your weekend. Again, thanks for coming on, sharing your story with these brothers out here, because, you know, they need to hear it, you know?
Yes, sir.
Alright, so with that being said, you be blessed out there, okay?
You too, Ak.
Alright, shalom, Ak. Okay, you all heard it from him. That's all I'm going to do for today. If you all need my help, hit me up at my email at yahismagnified@gmail.com. Continue to fight. Don't stop. Don't quit, no matter what. Continue to apply that pressure, man. Don't quit. If they send you something, respond back to it. It's just that simple, man. File your responses and be ready to stand on your responses. You know, sometimes you got to go to court and fight. Sometimes you don't have to go to court and fight, like in this situation. You know, you file your responses, though, no matter what. Make sure you're ready. You know, and file your proper responses. Just don't be filing anything into the court. Make sure you know what you're filing before you file it. So study before you file anything into the court. Okay? So again, you all enjoy y'all weekend. Okay? If you all need my help again, hit me up, man. Don't hesitate. For all my brothers out there fighting, y'all keep it up. Continue. Hit that notification button at the bottom of the screen on the right hand side. That little bell, hit that. For you all can get the notification when my videos are popping up, alright? So, again, with that being said, I say shalom.